are here, finally. Like, where's Carlos at? Welcome to Sitting on the Throne with your boy Carlos the Line Dance Prince, and we is tuned in episode 21, Money. Trying to work on my brand in there. The Line Dance Prince. Look at that, John. Yeah, all right. Like that. All right, come on in the room. We're going to pull up this stuff right quick so we can answer some questions. As you come in, let me know where you're watching from. Even if you're watching a replay, let me know where you're watching from. Tune in. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Had a great Monday. Come on in. All right, y'all. What's up? Y'all in here? Let's get to it. What's up, Dolores? What's up, Miss Rosario? Rosario. Where you at, Rosario? Rosario. All right, today's episode is going to be about, we're going to have two topics. Today, so we're going to talk about, I labeled it money. That'll be the main topic, about compensation for instructors. It'll be some subtopics to that because you can go left and right with that. Then we're also going to talk about dances, ownership of said dances, and yeah. So those will be our two topics. The main topic today will be about money, instructor compensation. Rara from Jacksonville posed that question, which is a great question. Then a few people kind of like asked the same question, basically about ownership of dances and where we stand at with putting out dances to the same song. Share the post, share the link. This one gonna be hot and ready. This episode will be like Little Caesar's pizza. Hot and ready, baby. Let's get into it. Where y'all tuning in from? Let me know. Let me know. Share the comments. Share the comments. I got some updates. I got some exciting news. What's up, Carla? We got some new stuff for you. See, your boy got the branding going now. You know what I'm saying? With the marketing. You see the sitting on the throne. I got the throne. Got the background for y'all. So look, I even got my Line Dance Prince cup. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be better with my marketing, my branding, at all times. Look, Line Dance Mondays, always repping for the team, I got my beginner's ball shirt on, just trying to, at all times, I got the beginner's ball underwear coming in next week. We got Perry, Georgia in the house. We got North Kakalaki in the building. My mama in the house representing Richmond, Virginia. What's up, y'all? Delaware is in the building. What's up, Marjorie? All right, so let's get into it. Well, before we do that, some stuff we gotta get out of the way. All right, so today we got about 30 cabins left. Am I right, Mother? How many cabins we got left now? I know we sold some yesterday. For the cruise, the line dancing groovy cruise, if you are interested in joining us, we have the whole damn ship. The ship leaves in August 18th to the 22nd. We will have a party on the 17th, the day before the cruise, at the Miami Beach Convention Center. Do not want to miss that. All 3,000 of us turning up in Miami before we go on this fabulous vacation. I believe there are only 30 or so. Okay, 30. I almost said 30 cabins left. It's going quick. We just ran a commercial with Radio One, so these last 30 cabins should be pretty much gone pretty quick. They'll be running a commercial on the radio for the next 30 days. So 106.5, Power 92. Got this down jumping already. Be just one day in on the commercials. Which was fun. We did an interview yesterday at the radio station with Columbia Miss Community. And okay, got Lynchburg in the building, Omaha in the building. We taught you dance last night too. Yvonne, we did that. Wow. Carla Rowland also helped promote your event a little bit too. Trying to get everybody to Omaha. We going, baby. But yeah, we had fun. Please announce the newer cabins available. We got one twin, one sofa bed available. They're going for like $8. What is the price, Mother, on that? I usually use my phone as my reference, but my phone is my camera. So, okay. See that. Got Houston in the building. They call it Miami. And that's my second home. I think I've been to Miami twice already in the last 3 months. Yeah. And going again next month. $8.95. Yeah, so we got those the double cabins interiors available right now, going for the low $8.95 per person, double occupancy. Go ahead and lock them up now. Like I said, there's only 30 left. We just started spinning that commercial on the radio, so they would not last. Go to www.thelinedancinggroovycruise.com to lock in your spots. There's the information on the screen right there. Screenshot it so you can have it for later on when you log off to go log on now. For real, if you ain't going, if you ain't signed up, you need to go ahead and just log off now and go and do that. Go ahead and take care of that right now. For the beginners ball is sold out officially. We got 1,200 line dancers converging on ATL, meeting up at the Atlanta. We're gonna be at the Marriott Marquis Hotel downtown. It's a beautiful hotel. It's probably the best hotel I've been to when it pertains to what we do. And of course, there's reasons why, because it's expensive as hell. But we're going to make the best of it. Hopefully, the next hotel I select for our next event will not be nowhere in comparison to how expensive this is. But it's here now, and we're going to get it out the way. We're going to have a good time. I look forward to partying with all you guys in Atlanta, ATL, the first weekend in April. Let's go. And tickets are available for the Thursday party in the ballroom at the host hotel. So that's selling out quick now too, since I did that live on Sunday. It's probably about 50 tickets left for that. For that all-white Thursday party. Y'all might want to jump on that ASAP if you are going to Atlanta and coming in on Thursday. All right. Enough about that. It's the information on the screen right there one more time for the Line Dancing Groovy Cruise. If you need that, go to www.thelinedancinggroovycruise.com. That is in August. Check that out. And of course, if you're in the Richmond area, every Monday we do Line Dance Mondays at Uptown Alley at 6:30. It's only $5. We have a great time. Last night we had damn near 150 in the building. That was amazing. Y'all, hey, look, it's growing now. This thing is line dancing it's going crazy. If you're an instructor, it's a great time to be an instructor right now. Line dancing is exploding. Line dancing is going crazy. Everybody want to do it. Everybody want to learn where it's going on at, where the party's at, where the class is at. If you're in the Richmond area, Line Dance Mondays with me, your boy Carlos, the Line Dance Prince, at Uptown Alley, only $5. Except for the last Monday of the month when we bring instructors in and guest people, then it's $10. But normal class, like next week, be $5. Pull up on your boy. All right. Let's see what we got. That's your birthday weekend. Pull up then. What's up, Cheryl? Dirty Diana. What's up? Savannah, Georgia in the building. All right, so look, let's get into it. The first conversation, I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna read it. This is Rolene Sullivan from Jacksonville, Florida. She said, line dance instructor compensation. What should you expect to pay or compensate for an instructor to teach at your event? What factors or variables should be considered? What are instructors' obligations from the host's perspective? Are instructors getting shortchanged? All right. Well, y'all know I love this topic because I feel like I have always, and I say always, you can ask my mother, you can ask my friends, you can ask anybody who actually been a part of what I do. I feel like I have always paid above the industry standard for anybody to help me with anything with my event, my class, anything. So let's start. And it's a great conversation because this conversation just came up. What's up, Mr. Charles? Delaware, Perry, Miami, everybody in the house tonight, baby. Oregon in here. What's up, girl? Vegas in here. Boston is watching right now. I brought, y'all see my Line Dance Mondays. It's a class. Mondays, we do it. I brought in Big Moochie. And, you know, Big Moochie, people reaching out to Big Moochie, people commenting in the comments of my posts, you know, why doesn't, you know, Big Moochie show up to our class or our events, blah, blah, blah. And as tight as me and Big Moochie are, me and Moochie talk a couple times a week. And what's up, Tasha? Said Callie here. And much as we're cool and friends on a personal level, I'm never going to disrespect the years of work and time and dedication he has put into this. Moochie been doing this since the 90s. And that's on the professional level. He's been dancing since the 80s, but he's been doing it professionally, like making tracks and stuff since 90s, the late 90s. So when you want a Big Moochie to come to your space, or anybody, I'm just using Moochie for example, as close as we are, Moochie ain't had to pay no plane ticket, Round trip. Who paid for the plane ticket round trip? I did. Moochie ain't had to worry about where he's gonna stay at. I put him in the hotel, right? And if I gotta fly him in the day before, that means I gotta get 2 nights at a hotel. All right. So you talking about the tickets can easily be $400-$500. Hotel could be like $150 a night. So now $300, $500, we got $800. And he ain't teach nothing yet. You see what I'm saying? We got $800 and he ain't even teach nothing yet. So he really ain't getting no money for what he do yet. Those first 2 things are just making it out of convenience because he got to get here, right? So a lot of y'all be, y'all want people to show up to y'all events out the kindness of their heart because they love what they do. These people got kids. These people got lives. They got wives. They got husbands. They got responsibilities. They got dogs. They got cats. They got fish. They got some of them still in school. Some of them got jobs. Some of them got parents they taking care of. It's a lot of stuff going on, and you want them to leave where they're at to come accommodate you. And y'all trying to figure out why they're not showing up or doing things like that. Yeah, this is how you get them to show up. You got to be accommodating. You got to spend some money. Moochie came in. Guess who picked him up from the airport? Not the shuttle. Not the airport shuttle. I picked him up from the airport. I got him a hotel room. I bought the plane ticket. Was the place packed? Did y'all see the video? Did 250 some people show up? Yes. Did I give him money from the door? Yes. Like, he ain't even want it. I'm always giving above the industry standard. Most of y'all got instructors coming to y'all classes just out the kindness of y'all heart. Yeah, can you just show up for me and we gonna just teach something? And no, stop doing that. It's a slap in the face. People been doing this their whole lives. And they got so much experience. People don't understand how much it takes to be able to get on stage and control the crowd, be able to use terminology, get people to move left when you say move left. Like, it's a lot that goes into that. Years and years of preparation. And then you be like, hey, can you come? You know what I'm saying? You know I'm your boy. You know what I'm saying? Can you pull up on me? No. And that's just how it went down for my class. The question was about events. Let's get into that. And me and Mooch had a conversation about this. This part of the conversation is so funny. If you want somebody to come on the weekend, that's prime time. The weekend is the prime time. You want somebody to leave what they doing, their whole situation, their life, their own line dance situation, to come to your line dance situation. It got to make sense. And I told y'all how to do that. And I don't hide nothing. Like the beginner's ball. Y'all already know. People, y'all act like y'all say it all the time. Y'all be telling me, well, Carlos be chasing numbers and he always want all these people at the event. Blah, blah, blah. But when people show up, it lessens the burden on me. I told y'all how the hotels work. I told y'all about how the compensation work, how the room comps work. I told y'all about the 40-1. For every 40 nights, I get one free night, right? So if I got 1,200 people at my event, that means I get a whole bunch of free nights. So that means all my instructors, all my DJs ain't paying nothing to stay at my hotel. That's how we set it up. People got to feel good. You got somebody coming from Florida, from New York. Even if they're coming from down the street, they're coming to make your event better. You need to be able to compensate them, make them feel good. Some of y'all still charging y'all instructors for the event. They coming to teach at your event. I'm going to give you a discount. I'm going to see what I can do. All these people here and you can't get them in the dough for free? That is diabolical. I don't even like using that words. I don't even like using them words. That is diabolical, bro. That's what the young people be saying. Let's see. So now, because of the numbers, with the room comps, the instructors, the DJs, these people that's helping you out is getting their rooms comp. Okay. Now I'm giving them a free access to the event, right? That got a value on it. Some of y'all events is $40, $80, $200, whatever the event price is, how long the weekend is. And then, especially for DJs, there should be monetary on that. It's DJing is DJing. Line dance DJs get shorted more than anybody. I've been talking to these DJs. I've been DJing for the last couple of years with y'all now. I've been getting people reaching out to me, want me to DJ, you know. I DJ. So I might charge for a regular party $150 an hour, right? So that means 6 hours is $900, right? 6 hours is $900. Line dance DJs don't get that. Y'all be giving people $100 in a chicken sandwich, you know. Well, we gonna take up a love offering from everybody and see what we can come up with. You know this man was coming there before you got there. You knew that man was coming before you got there. What's going on? So, you know, DJ's getting like $250, $300, $400. You got this man there for the whole weekend. So, like I said, bare minimum, you got to give them a room, get that person there. Now they got to fly. They got to pay extra for their DJ equipment. Their controller come in the bag. That's $50 each way. Hopefully that don't get broke. Hopefully they ain't got to bring nothing else. Microphones, all that stuff like that. Then y'all renting equipment for the DJ and getting trash equipment because y'all know nothing about speakers or nothing. So now he's showing up. He don't know what your setup look like. He just hoping to God that when he get there, that's gonna be set up and be ready. Yeah, and see, yeah, and that's we are past that. Like the little gift bags everybody be giving and all that. That's cute. It's cute, man. But like, it's a travel going up. Yeah, I know. I'm Team Spirit. Y'all know I fly Spirit. I'm trying to be an ambassador. I'll be trying to call them once a week, trying to be on a team. But even Spirit flights going up. You know what I'm saying? They went bankrupt. Now the Spirit flights going up. It ain't $40 no more to get to Miami. Everything is going up. Shantae said y'all gave them a cigar and a bottle of wine that probably was $4.99 out of Food Line and was like, thank you for being an instructor. They had to pay for their flight, the registration, hotel, everything. You know, me, I look out. And you have to roll out the carpet for these people. As busy as you think you are for your event, when you got these guest instructors coming into your event, you have to be understanding, like, I'm not saying when they get off the plane, they got to be like, hey, welcome to our city. But damn near close. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be. Ask Shantae when her and it was like, yeah, what's the restaurant set around here? I was like, man, I don't know. Here, take my truck. I gave him my keys. Go ahead. Like, Mr. Charles came to Richmond. I got Mr. Charles. We on the river. I got him out on the boat. Like, what are you doing? Are you rolling out the red carpet for these people? Are you making them feel welcome? Or are you just using them to bring all these people to your event and then sending them on their way? They cannot feel like that. When you call them up to stand in front of everybody and give them a gift bag and everybody clap, only thing they doing is stand up there counting all these people in here, how much money you made and what you ain't give them. That's all they see. you brought them to the front and everybody clapping like, hey, like shit, it's about 500 people in here. Everybody paid $125. They got us at the Boys and Girls Club. They probably got this whole building for $300. And they gave us a bag with cigars and a Food Line wine bottle. Dang. Cigars and a Food Line wine bottle. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. And I tell you, I've always said the industry standard. I've always been above the industry standard when it comes to what I do for instructors. And for DJs, ain't even close. Because, I tell people all the time, you can easily go all out. Because some of y'all, what y'all doing, y'all overstepping y'all boundaries. What your reach is. If you want to be able to do something nice for an instructor, that means you don't need 15 instructors. You need 2 instructors. That's what it sounds like. So now you can make sure them 2 instructors got their room straight. Them 2 instructors don't got to pay no registration. It makes it that much easier for you. But when you got 15 instructors and everybody got a Family Dollar gift bag with $6 worth of candy and a $5 gift card, it don't hit the same. You don't need all them instructors. Don't get a different DJ for every night of the event. When they had to drive, you ain't give them no gas money. They got to pay for their own room. No. You need your event don't need to be 3 days. Your event need to be 1 day. You need a day party. You need 1 DJ, 4 hours, 1 instructor. Pay your DJ, pay your instructor, give them what they need. Dial it down some. Make it make sense. I'm just keeping it above. Some of y'all got 1,000 instructors. I got 1,200 people coming to the beginner's ball. I only got 4 instructors. Y'all got 75 instructors that can't take care of none of them. What we doing? What we doing? First of all, can't nobody remember that if we gonna workshop, y'all got 15 instructors, everybody teaching 2 dances. Nobody is going to be able to retain 30 new dances in 3 hours. And they ain't even get paid. Or they had to pay to get in. Their hotel room is high as hell. So now they the guest instructor, but to be able to stay at your event, they got to have 4 people in their room with them just for it to make sense. Like, well, damn. Yeah, Keisha, I guess you could be my roommate. Yeah, Monica, what you doing? You got a room yet? Well, they got a pull out couch. Yeah, well, 2 can go on each bed. We can figure it out. It shouldn't have to come to all that. Or like my mama said, maybe you ain't charging enough. Some of y'all events is too cheap. Wow, many of y'all complain about the event price is too high. Obviously, some of y'all events is too cheap because you can't afford to do nothing. You so busy not worrying about money that you ain't got no money to do nothing. Carly said, she said, I had this invite, drive to where I wanted to teach, bring my class, instruct, give me half the money. I love them, but I had to pass on it. Yeah, like it got to make sense. And some of these instructors got crazy draw. And it be the people that got the crazy draw don't be the heavy hitters. I'm telling y'all. It be the people from those small towns, they be pulling up in buses. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, right? I'm gonna name some cities. I'm gonna name some states. I ain't gonna say no cities. I'm gonna give it away. It's people in Massachusetts that will pull up in your event. Their instructor ain't even an instructor. and they got the place packed. They bring the busload. It's instructors in New York that'll pull up on you. Ain't no big wig, ain't no big name. They pulling up in buses, and it is what it is. In Georgia, you got people that pull up in buses to your stuff. They got to pay for their own room. They got a discount on their registration. What are we doing? What are we doing? And depending on how the instructor can like please your group, like appeal to your group, like your event, compensation does need to be had. And that could be a conversation. But a lot of you guys need to have that conversation before, right? That could be a conversation. That could be a conversation. But it has to be before that budget is set. And that's the issue. A lot of times there is no set or said budget. So you just be winging it, and then you find yourself in a little sticky situation when it's time to do something. They ready to check in, and the money ain't money. You know, they at the registration table, and your lady at the registration don't even recognize who the instructor is, and they already arguing. Well, my name should be on that list. I should be getting in for free. Well, I don't know who you are. I don't see your name, and you can't get in. Yo. That's what I'm saying, Linda. The days of people just showing up and not understanding what's going on are over. You know why? Because I'm here. I've been trying to educate y'all for the last 5-6 years. I spent the first decade learning the game. Now I'm spending the second decade giving the game out. I don't hold no information back from y'all because I want y'all to be able to have a better event when I show up. Right? It's not about my event. It's about when I go to your event. I'm hearing the instructors out in the hallway bickering about your event, man. We had to pay for these rooms. The rooms ain't even that nice. Bruh, like, what's going on? Like, you know. And then you want these instructors to promote your event. This is number one. Well, bring it back. Bring it. Take everything I just said, sit it to the side. Now you got all these instructors on your flyer. You like, yeah, they about to promote my joint. This thing about to sell out. We about to be good, you know? But you want these people to, not to mention they got their own class they promote weekly. Most of them got 2 or 3 classes. They got their own event they got to promote. They also book to promote other events, but you want them to promote your event like it's their event, and they got to pay for their hotel room and a discounted rate on registration. Well, if I'm going to promote it like it's my event, it need to feel like my event. At the worst case scenario, I need to be walking in scot-free. I walk in that joint, they like, oh, that's Carlo. Yeah, come on. Come on in, baby. Come on in. The water's warm. Come on in. At the bare minimum, if you got your instructors paying for your events, you shouldn't be having events. I'm going to put it out there right now. This thing is built around us. If your instructors are paying for events, they should not be at your events, or you got too many instructors. Dial back your instructors. If you got 20 instructors and you can't afford to let them in free, you only need to have 10. And like I said, you're doing too much workshopping anyway. I got 1,200 people at the beginner's ball, and we only got 4 instructors on the flyer. That's all you need. Because they teach 2 dances a piece, that's 8 dances. That's a lot in itself. And guess what? I'm gonna teach something this time, so that's fine. All right, but I ain't gonna pay me. You know what I'm saying? But make it make sense. Well, Leslie, let's talk about it then. If you is well compensating your instructors, let's talk about that too. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna get into it. Let's get into it. All 60 of y'all. Thank y'all for timing in. Share the post, share the video. We getting into it. Let's get into it. If you are correctly compensating your people, DJs, instructors, and they ain't giving you what you want, you get them put in a contract. I got certain contracts like that. Not for the beginners ball, but for other stuff I do have that. Not going to say no names. But you are required to promote. That's the difference. You can stand on that then. If you kicking out dough, Leslie, if you kicking out rooms, if you kicking out registration, you can say, hey, look, I need you to promote this joint twice a month. Hey, knocking on their inbox like, hey, I'll be on your Facebook inbox like this. Hey, I ain't see that. I ain't see my flyer this month. Hey. But most people not doing that. Most people not up to par with what they're giving their instructors or DJs. So that's why they say, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll promote it. They just show up. And if they are being compensated correctly and they just showing up, that just means they don't respect you. And I've been stepped on, dragged through the mud. I've given out thousands of dollars. And still people act like they don't want to do nothing. And that's cool. Because the party is going on with or without you. And that's the hard part. A lot of you guys are scared to stand your ground. You are scared to stand on business. But what happens is if you are very transparent, stand on business, there's nothing that nobody can say behind closed doors that's going to have you looking crazy. It was an agreement. Promote my shit. I'm giving you what you want. You crying, oh, I don't want to pay for my flight. I don't want to pay for my room. I don't want to pay for... I gave you all that. I gave you some money. But you on Facebook, I go to your Facebook page, you sharing some dog that ran across the street from it and chasing UPS man. Or you sharing a video with somebody doing the Tootsie Roll dance. Or you sharing some TikTok cooking dish, some food dish, but the same event that's paying for you to come and paying for your room and all that, that can't get a share. You see what I'm saying? So it is two sides to it. There's a bunch of people not compensating the instructors and DJs the way they should be, but then there's people that's messing it up that is getting overcompensated, that acting like it ain't important to them, right? And so that's where we got to get that balance. So what we're going to say is, at a bare minimum, if you want an instructor to be at your event, the event for them best to be free. At a bare minimum. You can negotiate everything else. Like I said, if you do the hotels right, like I told you, they should be getting free hotels as well. You know how the room comps go. So my bare minimum is rooms and registration. But I'm telling you, as a community, the standard needs to be registration, because there's too many events where people are paying for registration or have to pay discounted rates for registration, which is crazy to me. Now DJs, you got to pay to play. You got to pay. My DJs know I'm. What's your Cash App? What's your Cash App? What's your PayPal? What's your Zelle? What's your Venmo? You got these people rocking your party all night long, dealing with requests, while you get to walk around the hallway and alley-gag and laugh and take pictures the whole time. And they going through hell inside. You got to pay these people. That's all. I ain't said nothing wrong. That's why ain't nobody showing up to your stuff. You ain't taking care of nobody. Because what happens is you take care of people when they go out here outside them walls, when they go outside and get on their plane, they ride home, and they go back home, they're going to say so much great things about you because you treated them like gold. What's up, Quan? Exactly. Quan, ask Quan. Quan on here. Hey, Quan, you type in the comments. I'm instructing at ATL Sliders. How much I paid for registration? I'm going to sip my cup and wait. Nothing. Exactly. What we talk about? Y'all be wilding with the instructors. At a minimum, I tell everybody, at a minimum, if you can't allow your instructors to get in free, that's teaching. You got too many instructors, or you just don't need to have no event. You got to restructure. You got to break the shit down, restart, revamp, and figure this out. This ain't for you. And that's what I'm saying. So and a lot of y'all are trying to figure it. I've been trying to figure it out forever because so many people are doing handouts and doing free stuff and doing all that stuff. But that waters down the market. That waters down the worth. If I know my worth, I'm just not doing that unless I really, really. Matter of fact, me and Quan tight like that. But if he come to my thing, I'm gonna look out for him. I come to mine, he gonna look out for me. So it don't even matter. It don't got nothing to do with how tight we are. The fact that he's an instructor, he put so much time into this game. I'm still gonna look out for him, even if he won't my brother like that. You see what I'm saying? But that's all. Because line dancing and in-line dancing is always going to be underpaid, right? It's going to be underpaid compared to the rest of the world's industries. Regular DJs make way more money than they do DJing y'all events. Wedding DJs get anywhere of upwards of $2,200 to $2,400 to do weddings. Line dance DJs, hey man, I got $150, a fish sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a little gift bag. No, bro. For 3 days? Jesus Christ. So I understand it's a different stratosphere, but it gotta make sense. You reached out to me. I live in Virginia. You live in LA. You reached out to me. I live in Richmond, Virginia. You live in Chicago. The flight is $400. You want me to DJ. I got to bring my laptop, my controller. I got to bring all this stuff. I ain't even getting no clothes in my bag yet. I got 2 bags before I even bring your clothes. So I got to get a flight. Now I'm paying for luggage. You want me to rock your parties for 2 to 3 days. And, you know what I'm saying, deal with my room and all that stuff. Come on, bro. Oh, bro. The DJ's got to be straight. I'm sorry. The DJ's got to be straight. Like, the instructors, like I said, we got minimums. But the DJs, oh no. The instructor, you coming in there, you got 25 minutes on the clock. The DJ got 2 hours, 2 days or 6 hours at a minimum, 12 hours. No. Mm-mm. But I ain't lying to y'all. I ain't lied one time to y'all. And that's where it's at. So the main question was, are instructors compensated correctly? And what should they be compensated? The bare minimum should be that registration for that event. That should be standard. Now, y'all know, like I said, I always give above the standard of that, which is not the standard, obviously, but I give above that. Like I said, if you're doing a room comp situation right, and look into that. Some of y'all just be calling hotels and say, I need 50 rooms, and that's it. No, y'all got to get them comps. Tell them y'all want 40 to 1. At minimum, 45 to 1. Shit, if you got enough people, you can do 50 to 1. So for every 40 nights, I want one free night. So like my event, I got 1,200 people coming. It ends up being like, most, if you got 500 rooms, 3 nights, it might be 1,500 nights, so you like 30, you might get like 30 to 40 nights free. So all 4 of my DJs get 2 free nights. All 4 of my instructors get 2 free nights. All of my hosts get Q, she's my co-host, she gets free nights. It makes sense. I'm making it make sense. I'm making the work that I put in work for me. So now I don't have to pay out of pocket. But they still feel like gold when they go up there and find out, oh, yeah, my room's straight. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. It make them feel good. And then when they go to register, they walk up to that joint. Ain't nobody telling them their name ain't on the list. They ain't signed up. They ain't got no t-shirt. No, we got to take care of your people. They scrape. Yeah. Like DJ Mark J said, they scrape. He said I hear the most complaints about DJs whenever people do complain. Correct. The DJ, because they don't get nothing. Like if you come from the real DJ world, like me, on the DJ side, we make money on weddings. Weddings crazy. And we doing less work. We doing less work at the wedding. I gotta remember how to pronounce about 4 or 5 ghetto names when I announce the wedding party. I already got a list of all the first dance, the mama daughter dance, the daughter dances, and all of that. And at the wedding, they only doing 3 line dances. But at the line dance event, y'all want to do 600 line dances. There ain't no stopping. There ain't no happy hour. There ain't no cocktail hour. It's just straight party, 6 hours straight every day. Non-stop hits. And y'all still coming up requesting stuff. So make that make sense. They doing more work, getting paid less. That's because the industry has been set up wrong. Some of y'all watching this don't know nothing about the traveling scene with line dancing. There are huge line dance conventions every weekend in different cities and different states every weekend, and the DJs is getting slaughtered just so they can get their name out there, just so they can be on the flyer. Bro, I'm not doing it. I'm not showing up. I'm not pushing it. No, sir. No, sir. I do a wedding. If it's somebody I know I'm cool with, $800, $1,000, I'm up there like this. And I ain't got to leave Richmond. You want me to leave my city. Y'all get it. I don't want to be the dead horse. Y'all get it. For real. Get paid for 6 hours and you only did an hour and a half of DJing of real music for real, for real. The weddings be crazy. The weddings be crazy, y'all. Now, don't get me wrong. We do make the wedding special with what we do. You know what I'm saying? The way we do things, the way we get people up, the way we get people to move, the way we use our voices to get people to interact and get everybody excited. But the work we got to do with the line dance events, I'm DJing the tracks, hopping up, running to the stage, calling the dance out, leading the dance for 6 hours, DJing and calling and running around and get paid less? No, sir. No, sir. Oh, sir. Man, y'all lost y'all mind. What's up, DJ Kimfolk? Yeah, my DJ for Line Dance Mondays. Hey, he about to be the one of the best line dance DJs out there. On the up and coming. Y'all get ready. Once I put him on the road, y'all go, it's about to be an earth. Not an issue, an earth. But listen. Stop doing them instructors like that. Stop doing them DJs like that. And like I said, y'all be trying to figure out how you do that. How they get Big Moochie don't come to mind. How y'all get Big Moochie in class? Because Big Moochie knew his plane ticket was paid for. He knew his hotel was going to be straight. The money was coming in. The money was being given. Moochie, me and Moochie been tight for 11 years. Well, actually 12 years now. 12 years. And I'm still going to pay him what he's supposed to get. Business is business. Moochie could have stayed at my house. Still got him a hotel. Oh, you coming? Okay. You coming on the 17th? Delta's coming? Like my mama said, you got to pay to play. Y'all inboxing Moochie. When you coming to Chicago? When you coming to New York? When you booking that flight? When you gonna go on Orbitz and book that flight for that man? When you gonna use your Expedia? When you gonna use your Delta Fly Miles? Your Sky Miles? Did I lie yet? Did I lie to y'all yet? Like Ocho Cinco said, I lie for you before I lie to you. Come on. Connie, don't talk to him, Connie. Talk to him, Connie. I'm trying to get that. See, the line dance community, they little off, little earth. And some of y'all, y'all say what y'all say about some of these DJs. I ain't even gonna say no names. Some of the big name DJs, one particularly, but he know his worth. Like you can't expect somebody to show up. And a lot of times, just because his name on the flyer, people show up. Then he rock your party, and you want to give him $100 in the fish sandwich. It don't work like that. It don't work like you heard the train. Yeah, I got the train tracks close to the house. It don't work like that, y'all. What? That's why he's so hyped with the TNT group. That's why Cleve ain't never danced a day in his life. He got a whole step team now. Because he see where the money at. And he ain't taking no shorts. Right? And see, their community is new compared to ours. We talk all this shit about their community. But them DJs ain't taking no shorts. Cleve, DJ Pay Me, DJ Trucker, they not taking no shorts. Meanwhile, our DJs, we doing bigger parties. And y'all want to take all these shorts. No, bro. That's crazy. Hey, look, the DJs you will see the first weekend in April have been well compensated. They will be walking around on clouds that weekend. They will be smiling. They will be in a good mood. They'll be okay. Even with the bullshit that you give them with, sure, I will play your song. Yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, I got you. Because you got to take care of your people. You see what I'm saying? I can deal with bullshit all night. You pay me the right price, I'm going to be in it. You're such an asshole, but I love you. Whoo! We gonna be in Atlanta too. It hit different. You in Atlanta, you in the hotel room when that Cash App hit. You like, oh, where them all at? Where them all at? Where them all at? We're gonna party until another 8 hours. Where them all at? I mean, you don't see them door dashes coming to the hotel. They done got some bougie food. And so I saw DJ Chops. He was at Lenox Mall. Man, up in Lenox. No, but you gotta. It gotta make sense, baby. The second topic today we was talking. Let me see. So that was the first one with Ra talking about the compensation. The second one, let's see. Here we go. Y'all put so many questions on here. Shrieking Nicole said, how do you feel about line dances being made to a song after a line dance is already created to it first and it went viral? One that was very similar to that was basically kind of the same way was put Halos. Is the choreography of a line dance intellectual property? All right. Another question that was around those same lines. What was it? Y'all can start chiming in on these Jones too as if I go over it. I'm gonna jump in on it. Hold on. Vicky Zachary says, should a moratorium or an authorized period of delay be issued on new line dance creations? So we'll just go into that. I thought it was another one that I thought it was pretty good. That was right around that same June. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I missed that. Hold on. Oh, snap. Where everybody go? Shit. My chat went away. So somebody tried to call me. I should have had my laptop on do not disturb. Messed my whole thing up. Now, so if y'all can hear me, let me know. I gotta watch the comments on Facebook now. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments that you can hear me. Because your friends that's supposed to be your friends that know that you go live at 12 noon should know that you go live at 12 noon. Okay, cool. We hear you. All right. Thank you. All right. So before we go into the next conversation, real quick, there was another ad on somebody asked about like when you ask to do private events, what should you charge? So I always tell people when people reach out to me for line dancing, my first go-to is to invite them to my weekly class. So we're like, well, we want to do a skill building or a thing for our employees or a job or relationship building thing. I'm like, well, just bring your class to Mondays. You can pay me up front for your company to come participate. We can have a list. People can join in. Okay, everything is refreshed. All right, here we go. I can see our comments again. And I always invite them to come to my class. Like I'm already doing this. It's already structured. The music, the system, the payment methods, whatever. Everything's already in place. I invite them to that first. If they don't want to do that, they want me to come to their facility. They want me to come to a venue. I'm still looking at my time as the same, right? So you got to understand on any given Monday, depending on what we got going on, I can make $500 to $1,000 on a Monday. So you want me to come give you the same feel, the same setup off site. Because mind you, on Mondays, Uptown Alley got their own sound system. We just walk up in there, plug and play. Now, where you at, now I got to load my equipment up. And for some of y'all might be doing smaller gigs, you can put that one speaker in your car, your laptop, or whatever you're using, your tablet, whatever you're using to play the music from, your microphone. And now you got to come to them, which is something that you don't normally do, out of your way, on a different day. Now that I offered you an opportunity to come to my class on a Monday, now you want me on a prime day. You want me on a Saturday to show up. Bring all my stuff and give you the same experience that you can get on Monday today. The price has gone up, baby. The price has now gone up, baby. Like, and it's different. Like my rate for this is different. It's more than DJing because technically I'm DJing. I'm playing the music. And then you want me to instruct, then get these people hyped, get them moving and have a good time. So now I'm hosting now. I'm in a hosting position. I'm DJing. I'm instructing line. It's a lot going on here. So usually my rate be out of reach. And I try to tell people who don't line dance are not going to do a party. 4 hours is too much. If you want me to come to your job, you want me to come do something for your job or your employees, an hour is plenty of time. It might be too much, but I always tell people an hour. If you want me for an hour, it's going to cost you about $250 to $300 for that hour. Because it got to make sense. You could have came to Line Dance Mondays, that was 3 hours, and everybody here only had to pay $5. So if that was 30 people, right, that's only $150 that you would have been bringing to my class. Now you want me to come to your situation, you got to pay more money per hour. You be like, 300 for an hour? That's crazy. You're right. And I got other instructors. I know other people that will show up for whatever you want to pay, but it won't be me. I've done that plenty of times. People want me to show up. Oh, no. I got somebody for you, though, but it won't be me. Because you have to know your value. You have to know how much is going on. You're not paying for that hour. You're paying for my expertise that took me 14 years to get for that stage presence. For me to get up there and do what I do. Y'all see me at 2 Street Festival. I make it look easy. I got the whole block dancing. You see hundreds of people out there having a good time. That don't happen overnight. You just don't accidentally wake up and now I'm a great instructor, right? And so that's it for that, for those private events. That's how you do that. A lot of stuff that be having line dancing here, I get reached out to first. Believe it or not, a lot of people reach out to me first. People are like, why you ain't do that? Why you on there? Why you ain't do that? They got it. They got it. You got all money is not good money. They got it. Now, what's making it worse is y'all already know I already do a bunch of stuff for the community as it is. Like we do that joint at the marketplace. It's gonna start up next month, every third Wednesday. Free line dancing out there at the marketplace, 17th Street Marketplace. Free line dance. But when it comes to the business side of what I do, people gotta respect them boundaries. The price is the price, what it is, what it is. Correct. You don't pay for what the person knows, you pay for what they do. But it's like, it's a balance to that too. Like, you're getting the flow of this party is going to go because of what I know, though. See what I'm saying? So you are getting the expertise. It'd be ask any good DJ or host or MC or line dance instructor. Stuff be going wrong that don't nobody else know but you and the person on stage with you. When you're good at what you do, you will wing the hell out of that and nobody would know. Correct. The doctor. Exactly. That's what she had to re-say it. You pay for what they know, not what they do. Example, your doctor. You pay him for all that $250,000 education he got. You got to pay that back. You got to pay that back. Mm-hmm. And it takes time. I tell people it'll take time. Where somebody's at as an instructor and where this event is at with their growth can be a conversation. Going back to the line dance events, there's been people that reached out to me that had their first event. I'm a close friend of them. We talk about money. I try to keep it realistic with you. This is your first event. Don't pay for what you can't come up with. You don't know how many people are going to show up. Don't get 5 DJs. Don't get 10 instructors. Keep it modest. And kind of get an understanding of who's going to show up for you and support you. Because sometimes y'all put y'all foot in your mouth and you got to come up with all this money and ain't nobody coming to your event. How many of y'all been in the comments been burnt like that? Y'all threw an event and y'all chewed it off too much to swallow. You know, a bit too much you can chew. Be like, yeah. Mm-mm. And the conversation is, people reach out to me all the time. Carlos, can you come to my event? What do you want from me? Because I want to know if I can actually supply that. What do you want from me? People don't know traveling is a lot. So you might see me show up to an event with 20 people and you say, oh, Carlos, can you come to my event? What do you want from me? Because I could come to your event, but what are you wanting from me? That conversation has to be had. If you saying, well, I want you to bring people with you, I want you to promote, I want you to bring all that, it got to make sense because travel is expensive. So if I'm already set to go to 6 events And for these events, my people are coming with me. They realistically can't afford to go any other events with me. So me telling you that I can come to your event, you're not going to get what you want for your dollar out of me. So if you're giving me free registration, if you're giving me a hotel, you're not going to get out of me what you want because I'm already overstretched with my other obligations. And that's why I say a lot of you instructors on the flip side are doing too many events. Some of you DJs are doing too many events. The reason why you got the same lineup as somebody else got and not getting the same numbers, because think about it like this. Okay, you got, say I DJ at the beginner's bash at UC. You like, shoot, he rocked that party. Hey Carlos, can you DJ my party too? All right, cool. But now listen, if people are picking and choosing events, I'm already DJing at 3 big events. The people are going to say to themselves, well, shit, I just catch Carlos when he at UC. Or I'll catch Carlos when he at so-and-so. Because there's going to be all these other big dang DJs and other instructors there. So I'm just going to go to that one. So now you book me thinking you're going to get the same situation that's at UC because I'm there, but it don't work like it's so many factors to this. Names don't have that much influence that you think they do. It's more about energy, vibe, and continued greatness. That's a whole nother conversation. Thank you, darling. You're welcome. The line dance music. Let's get back to the dancing. Get back to choreography. What were the questions again? Y'all had some good ones up there. Is choreography intellectual property? Woo-wee. Somebody Google that real quick. Somebody Google intellectual property and post it in the comments section real quick. I want to read that real quick. Somebody put that. Somebody Google that for me. Intellectual property. I do. I gotta do it myself. Let's see what come up. Y'all ready to argue today, boy? All right, here we go. Intellectual property, a work or invention that is the result of creativity, such as a manuscript or a design, to which one has rights and for which one may apply for a patent, copyright, or trademark, etc. Ooh, intellectual property. Now, y'all, if y'all start doing that, if y'all start classifying choreography as intellectual property and start actually copyrighting that joint, patenting it, it's going to be a whole problem around here. Because everybody that got the same dance that you got to others, people can't even do your dance without your permission. Y'all know how copyrights work. Like if a dance, like literally you would be doing a dance in your living room with no music on. And the AI would detect it and be like, hey, you can't show this dance because you ain't got copyrights of this dance. That's too much. Now I can't put music up. I can't put dances up. I can't do instructionals because I don't own copyrights to it. Then when people change my dance up and say this the dance, I can sue them. Hey, bro, you taught my dance wrong, bro. That was trash. I saw your workshop on YouTube. That was trash. I'm taking you to court. Because there's a couple people that slaughtered my dances on YouTube. They will be going to court ASAP. But I think it would also take the fun out of it. Like the fact that somebody put dance to music, we dance it, we have a good time. The second half of that question is, if you already have a dance to a song and somebody comes behind you and makes a dance, you know, why is there this big, and should it be an issue? Some stuff does time out, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Even like with the Finna Get Loose, Finna Get Loose was being done to multiple dances to that song. And when there was one particularly, you know, that kind of was already out there that was being done. And I wouldn't say it was a floor packer at that time, but it was a dance that people enjoyed, right? But when I tell you the floor speaks, the floor speaks. I feel like you just go with the floor. I just go with the floor. When me and Teresa came out with This Is line dance to LMA, This Is, the same day that we dropped it on YouTube, another lady dropped This Is on YouTube. The same day. You can go look it up. It's on the same day on YouTube. And I'm mad that we dropped it the same day now in hindsight, because I had already did my part of the video and I was waiting on Teresa to send me her part, which took a couple of days to put it together, to make the mesh video together, to make the video. So our video was supposed to really have dropped a couple of days. I should have dropped my video and then did another video with both of us. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say, we have gone to parties when everybody was doing the other version. And guess how much mad we weren't mad? We weren't mad at all. We wasn't sitting there. The floor speaks. I never get mad. I never get upset. I want everybody to dance. As long as everybody dancing, having a good time, I have no issue with it. But on the flip side, I guess that's a different scenario, because neither one of us knew that we were creating the dance together as it was being released at the same time. I guess the issue comes in where you see a dance to a song, you know that dance exists to that song, and you still make a dance. Yeah, and it's like that too. So I got a dance I'm working on, right? I see where Ginger Red talking about AD, because I have a current situation like that, and I'm getting ready to do that very thing. So I'm working on a dance. I found this song that nobody has a line dance to, but then I stumbled upon the same song being sang by a different artist with a different type of music. So my version is like a reggae joint, and the version that they have a line dance to is like a soul joint, like a R&B classic type joint. So because it's a different artist, a different genre, a different tempo, different BPM, I'm like, I should be able to use this joint to make a line dance. But because I care so much, this week I'll be reaching out to the choreographer of the other dance, to the other version of that song, to see what they feel about it. Because even though their dance probably didn't take off, or it's not one of those floor pack viral dances, to me, just out of respect, I want to reach out to her and say, look, I'm putting this dance together to this. I've stumbled upon your dance. What are your thoughts? And I think it's just communication. I feel like if you know that it ain't no, like, I don't care, you got to dance, I'm making my dance, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, but I do care. And if she don't want me to do it, I won't do it. There's plenty of songs out here. It's a respect thing, correct. And I think a lot of that is missing. Some people just don't care. It's a hot song. I love it. I'm gonna put something to it. I don't care what she did. That shit whack. It ain't me. Like, and it's a lot of that going on. And I feel like, so that goes back to what Vicky says. Now let's go back to this one. You know, Vicky used words you gotta look up in the dictionary, right? Vicky says, should a moratorium or an authorized period of delay be issued on new line dance creations? So, you know, I jokingly said this last year that if there's 4,000 line dances and I've only taught 350, 400 of them, there should be a little pause on line dances. And you don't never want to limit creativity. You know, people like, you know, you can't hold an artist back. They're an artist. This is what they do. If you want to draw 25 paintings today, you can draw 25 paintings today. If you want to draw one every year, you draw one every year. But y'all be coming to these parties expecting everybody to know all these dances and get mad when your dances don't stick or nobody's requesting your dances. Or we play your dance, you play your song, which has a dance to it that you made, and it's 1,000 people at this party, and now it's 3 of y'all on the floor, and you expect us to watch out for the next 4.5 minutes while we're waiting for another song to come on. Like, so I feel like, not to mention, line dancing is exploding. So what happens is you start line dancing and you find out that, oh, regular day people are making these line dances. So now you want to make a line dance. And so the more new people that come to line dance community, the more choreographers we have. As much as I don't want to disrespect the word choreographer, but we'll just call it that for lack of better words, the more choreographers that we have. Should there be a pause on creativity? Should we stop to catch up, in the better, lack of better words? Should we give a moment to stop and catch up? Not to mention all these new people coming into the community where you got the vets that have been here forever, 14 to 20, 25 years. You want these people to catch up so they can dance with you. But now there's still so many new dancers coming out. You got to teach them the new stuff too. So it's always going to be that battle. Hester, but that I mentioned that to y'all last week, a little bit in the podcast. I said, stop teaching new dances just because you get asked to go to a workshop. Some of y'all are teaching at 8 events this year. And because of that, some of y'all will create 8 dances. You got 10 dances that you made and 9 of them ain't go nowhere. You can bring back one of them, teach one of them old dances. Or there's dances, I tell people this all the time, most workshops are on Saturday morning when you go to an event. When you go to that party on Friday, you see all the music being played, dances being played. One of your favorite dances get played, a classic. And you recognize that the room don't know it. Instead of teaching this new dance and putting a whole new dance into the community, Have that moment. Hey, go to the DJ. Hey, that junk you just played. Play that tomorrow at my workshop. I'm gonna teach that. Because I think it's too many times when line dancers, but we should be doing that more than just bringing out new stuff because we going somewhere new. No. You can teach some old, and if 4 or 5 people already know it, that's great. Because when we teach it now, they can spread out around the room and help out. It's too many classics that we don't know, but we got to learn these 1,000 new junks that came out. LaTonda said you would never catch up. You can't. Alexa said, look, Alexa, there are so many. Alexa, how many events you been to where classic junks come on and people be sitting there like, those are the ones we need to be workshopping that next day. Make it make sense. We don't need to teach no new dances as much as all these songs coming out, all these artists. And what we not going to do is act like today's music is better than back in the days anyway. So it ain't even like you missing out on that much good music. You just want to put something out because the music do not compare. It's not even close to the music of the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s. It's not even close, especially to everybody that's making R&B music, line dances. So my thing is, let's start when we're doing these workshops at these events. Let's workshop classics, and I shout out a lot of instructors like Quan and Stefan and Demiria. A lot of them teach or workshop dances that's not theirs. Some of y'all can only teach y'all stuff. I've been to every one of your workshops, and you taught only your stuff because it's brand new stuff. You keep bringing brand new stuff out, and all your old stuff ain't even sticking or moving. But there's a lot of classics that are being done at all these parties, and I see it. This is the only reason why I came up with the beginner's ball, because I watch people like Denisia's lives, Lisa Cinnamon's lives, whoever's lives, Sharima's lives, and there's a bunch of dances being played, everybody's sitting down. That's why I don't like live. Live show too much, but now that I took what I seen from them lives and applied it to my event to make my event the way it is, see, my event is the spinoff of y'all lives. Mm-hmm. A lot of old dances that need to be put back in rotation. Correct. Correct. Think about all the classic great dances that's being replaced with these new dances that's mediocre. John Woodhouse said it on our podcast, me and Mr. Charles podcast. Let's talk soul line dancing. He can't keep up with these new dances. He don't know none of these dances. If John can't keep up with them, John, how you expect me to keep up with him? I'm the prince. I'm low level in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dropping all these dances, people can't keep up. So now he waiting for the classics to come on because he don't know none of the new stuff. And then people, they need to know them classic junks. You see what I'm saying? So that's the real conversation. Because as soon as you get off my live, you're going to go to your timeline and two new dances came out. As soon as you get off my live, damn, 2 new dances. God damn. You might do that at the beginner's ball. We're going to have, can't nobody teach nothing new. Put that pressure on the instructors. Can't nobody teach nothing new. I know I'm always trying to set trends, change the game up. I think that will alleviate a lot of that stuff. And then that also would not have people creating dances over it. Because what happens when people don't know that dances exist to those songs, that's only because they're not doing it where they live at. It's unknown. A lot of times, even like with the trail ride stuff, y'all talk about that. Some people knew. They do some of our line dances. You know which ones they do? The ones that everybody doing, the viral ones. They know can't. They know Come Dance With Me. They know Crease Pressure. They know Flex. They know those are the ones that everybody doing. Look, they even know Freaks on the Floor. Because at every party you go to, everybody's still doing it. They still doing that jump. So now the trail rap folks doing it. But all these other songs that they just put dances to because they don't know about these dances because they're not in rotation no more. So now y'all getting mad about songs that's getting dances that already had dances, but if them dances ain't in the mix, it don't matter. Them dances ain't popping. You can't be mad because y'all wanted to keep moving on. Y'all wanted to leave those dances in the past. So guess what? They get left in the past, and now somebody else put something else to it, and it catch fire. And you gonna say, no, we already got a dance to that in our community. We got a classic one to that one. No, it ain't classic. It's supposed to have been a classic. But because y'all moved on from it, it's no longer a classic. We don't move on from real classics. The Best of Me, we still do that. It's a classic. You see what I'm saying? We don't move on from classics. And because dances that are supposed to be classics get moved on from so quick, this is why we are where we at. You know? Yeah, but it comes down like we had Sharika Nicole on, the podcast. You was on there on Sunday. And you got a lot of these people coming into the game that's new. Everybody want to be so quick to jump down somebody's throat with what you're supposed to do, but it's a way about going about that. Who wants to be that person to bridge the gap and be like, hey, I love what you're doing, man. Your energy is great. You killing that. But check this out. You send them a link, so-and-so, she's a choreographer out of Chicago. She made a dance to this, and I don't know if you know or not, but this is kind of what we've been doing already. And in this community, we try to do our research on YouTube. Here's a resource for you, Urban Line Dance Connection, where dancers are already out there. And, I understand you didn't know, but going forward, if you was to check these resources to know what these conversations got to be had. Y'all just quick to join somebody's comments. It's already a dance to this. Why are you making a dance to this? It's already a classic. Like, it ain't that classic to her. She ain't seen it. She ain't heard it. She ain't know about it. She didn't know. And so, and that's not just with dances. That's with anybody that could come along new. When I was new, it's people in this comment section right now. It's people that gave me hell. Who the fuck is the line dance prince? Who does he think he is? He ain't been nowhere. He ain't traveled nowhere. It won't know. Hug. Welcome to the line dance community. When you got time, I could call you and talk to you about some things. Nobody did that for me. Everybody love me now, but I had to get cussed out, screamed at, yelled at, read your comments, you bashing me about how fake I am and my cruise ain't real or where you come from. And now all y'all on my cruise, right? But why do I have to go through that situation to get to where we are now, 14 years later? When I come into the community, understand that I'm young. I came into the line dance community, I was 28 years old. I'm 42 now, right? So these people coming in, like, we have to be able to welcome them, understand social media is different now. When somebody goes viral, that doesn't mean they're better than you. Y'all be getting offended. Somebody do a dance to a song that you got to dance to, but they getting popular and famous, and guess what? They getting broke off on YouTube too. They getting paid for it. But you can't be upset. That don't make them better than you. I tell y'all the same thing about the UC Star Awards. Somebody who got that award over you is not better than you. Their dance was just more popular than yours. Some of the winning dances don't have no intricacy to it. It's okay. But more people want to do the other dance. It's okay. It's all right. That's why I've always said there should be 2 awards. There should be Dance of the Year and then Best Dance of the Year. Because Dance of the Year means it's popular. Dance of the Year. Best Dance of the Year means the footwork is impeccable. It matched the beat, the hook, the transitions, everything is fire. That's, what I'm saying, Best Dance of the Year. But Dance of the Year means everybody want to do it when it come on. It don't matter if it's 4 to the right, 4 to the left. Everybody want to do it. But it's the same thing. Like when somebody come out with a dance that's new, we can't be so quick to jump in their comments and tell them what it ain't and what it is. Right? It's a weight, because what happens is you become that old nag. You become that old hater. Look at this old hating ass. God damn, you 75 years old. You got 8 knee braces on, 2 ankle braces, an elbow brace, carpal tunnel in your hand, and you telling me what dances I can't do. And it needs to be a comfortable situation. And so it's a win-win for everybody. Yes, popularity does not equate quality. Yes. And it's okay. You have to be comfortable with that, though. Everybody's not comfortable with that. You go home thinking, she better than me because she won the award. No, she not. Everybody didn't feel like putting in no work that day. So that's the damn they want to do. It's okay. It's all right. This is why I tell people, because I got people in my class that's brand new to line dancing. And I'll tell them, people be coming in my class, or I'll be telling them about people, and they be like, well, if I be telling people like that's one of the best instructors in the country. Well, if they the best instructor, why they only got 5 people in their class? And I tell people all the time, like, what I do is different. You will not find a packed advanced line dance class nowhere in the country. Nowhere. Everybody that got 200 people in their class, 150 people in their class, 100 people in their class, it's a bunch of beginners and intermediates in there. And that's where the people are going to be at. So when you're voting for these dances and these awards, if most of the people are doing beginner dances and intermediate dances, of course, when the awards come out, those are the dances that's going to win. And people, it's a popularity contest. Duh, we're voting. You can't use that as an excuse to lose. It's a popularity contest. We're voting. Of course it is. But just be comfortable with your work. When you make a dance, you shouldn't be making it to win an award anyway. Just make your dance. If it wins, it wins. It don't, it don't. But doesn't mean it's a less of a dance because it didn't win. It means that more people did the other dance. That's it. There are great dances that nobody do. There are amazing dances that got swept under the rug because all these new dances are coming out. And some stick, some don't. And then sometimes some dances that have been out forever, somebody will workshop that joint 5 years later and it reemerges. And that's what I was trying to say. A lot of these workshops that we do when we traveling, on that Friday night, when y'all start seeing the dance floor go empty, but they are classic dances that you feel like people should know, instead of teaching that new dance that you created last night, workshop them dances. Start workshop. We start doing these workshop all these dances that people should be knowing that we don't know, rather than throwing 1,000 new ones out. And I can go down the list for days for dances that should be workshopped. But at some events, what happens is, at some events, the Flavors or the Silks or TCHs, people doing them dances there, so they feel like we ain't got to redo them jokes. No, because when you go to the big events, you see Linda's event, my event, whatever, blah, 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 Cali Jam, a lot of them dances might not be done. So it's an opportunity to utilize that time and workshop those dances. But like I said, It'd be so funny because everybody be knowing everything, but I just sit back and do what I do. And like I said, the dance floor don't lie. Because what's gonna happen is this is how we get 1,200 people to the beginners ball. Y'all don't want to workshop these great dances that we should know. Guess what? I got y'all. I'm just gonna play a bunch of songs that everybody know already, and we're gonna stay on the floor. That's the solution. I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. At the beginners ball, we probably played about 12 to 20 new dances. We playing a bunch of classic junks that everybody can get on the floor and do. If you don't want to workshop and teach these people the dances that we should know, then this how the party gonna go. And guess what? Everybody gonna show up. Everybody gonna dance. It's up to y'all. Because the dance floor don't lie. Everybody don't want to sit down and watch people dance, but it doesn't mean they don't want to learn that dance. Because what happens is, let me tell y'all, let me get to the crux of this. Let me get to the crux of this. Most instructors aren't teaching these dances. So the workshop are the perfect time for these people to get what they're not going to get at their local class. And a lot of times it's too much for instructors to teach these dances because the size of their class and how diverse their class is. And this is why I always tell intermediate and advanced level instructors, you need to be attached to your hip. Needs to be a beginner instructor attached to you. This is how we bridge the gap. This is how we grow the line dance community. Nobody is just walking out of the street, going to your class to learn terminal reaction. They'll watch it on Facebook. They're like, wow, y'all getting it in. All three of y'all. But it needs to be a growth stage, like school. You got a bunch of people in elementary school. And eventually, people in elementary school are going to want more. Same thing with beginners class. There's people in my class that always want more, but you have to be able to send them to somebody that you can trust that's attached to you that can give them that more. And it becomes a small siphon of people that were once down here dancing regularly that want more. And so your class starts growing now. So now the intermediate level class is growing because people from the beginner class want a little bit more. But guess what? The beginner class don't got to stop what they're doing. The beginner classes to stop being beginners. Stop doing the same old two-step. Can you please stop doing crease pressure? Can you please stop doing big moochie dances? Can you please stop? No. You need to be connected to somebody else that's doing that so you can be that person teaching them dances. But it has to be a comfortable transition. This is what I tell everybody. An advanced line dance instructor is only as good as the beginner instructor he's attached to. I'm teaching these dances. People are like, can you teach this? Can you teach this? And I'm like, look at my class. No, that's not really the speed of my class. But you know what? Tammy Parker can teach that. I know her. She's in Richmond. Rhonda can teach that. I know her. She's in Richmond. But if you're not attached to me, that situation can't never happen. That can't never happen. That can't never exist. Now, I got, like last night, I had damn near 150 people in my class. But there might be other instructors like, well, they're not doing nothing over there. The issue is you're not attached to me because I got about 15 to 20 people in my class that I can easily slide to you because they're ready. But because I can't trust a lot of people, they will stay here in my class. But if it needs to be a comfortable situation. And we've done it already. We've done it pre-pandemic. I had Tammy attached to me. Everybody be in my class. Tammy started with me. We had 2 people go to her class. 2 people show up. The next week, 4 people. A month later, 10 people. 15 people. We still doing my beginner stuff over here. We slowly cycling people over here to where they need to go. But you got all these advanced and intermediate instructors that don't even want to come entertain a beginner. I'm not doing that stuff. Come be present amongst these people. Let people know who you are. Come on my stage. And I'm going to bless you. But you got to be attached to it. What's going on? And so I challenge all instructors. Y'all acting like y'all want to deal with each other. But you hating on your neighbor. She got 100 people in her class. And best assured, there are people in her class that need to go somewhere else. Because there is so much it's only so much you can challenge, Doug. And I get what you're saying. And I challenge my class all the time with a dance or two. But some people are, from what they can do, they're there for different reasons. Health and wellness, just to stay mobile, just to move. And that's why I'm there to deliver. But why? I don't have to change nothing, because I can send them to other people that are attached to me that can get them to the next level and teach them other dances. I don't have to change what I got going on. Why would I want to change what I got going on when I got damn near 200 people showing up? Obviously, something's going on right, but there still can be growth. People don't grow at elementary school. They go to a different building for middle school. They go to a different building for high school. And guess what? The high school I went to, the middle school, the elementary school, and the high school was all on the same street. You go to Messer Road. They got 3 schools on Messer Road. You go from one school to the next school to the next school. Then you graduate and go to college. You know, then you start traveling and go to college. Now you got a TCH shirt on once you graduate. But it has to be that. And that's when we're going to get to where everybody be dancing. So while everybody sit there and say, you know, behind my back about the beginner's ball, they don't see what I'm trying to set up. They don't see the big play. They missing it. They're not missing it because they're watching it from afar, but they're gonna see it regardless. It's gonna happen. This is why I promote the TCH events. This is why I promote the Flavor events. This is why I promote Deep Creek events. This is why, because I don't, as much as y'all know I'm team beginner, I know how people start, but I want them to start here, but I want to slowly graduate people to different stuff. You first come to line dancing, I'm be like, yo, you know what? Let's go to New Orleans. Let's go to Linda Sims event, because I know it's a beginner-friendly event. As that person starts growing with line dancing, we can expand the type of events that we go to. Okay, you learn a little bit more now. You go to my class, you go to Tammy class, you gonna pop up on Rhonda class. Now you probably can go to About That Dance, BDD. You see what I'm saying? It's got to be a maturation. It got to be a growth. And people don't want that. People just want you to dance like this today. I'm only telling y'all what I know. I spent 10 years watching y'all, learning from y'all, learning from what y'all did right, learning from y'all mistakes. Now I've got 10 years, it's back 10 years. I'm working on me and giving out what I know from what I do. Working with people, building relationships. And as long as you do it from a good place, I think you end up getting where you want to get to. And the people that you wanted to do something with from the beginning, they might not just be a tribe. And you have to be okay with that, with people not being your tribe. And that it hurts. The people that you wanted when you first started this thing to be on your journey with you and all that stuff, they're not going to be that people. And it's okay. It's like my boy just pulled up on his motorcycle. But yeah, it's okay. So before we do close out, I do got some news. Got some great news, but I got y'all on here. Your boy just dropped, because, I go to these events, people be like, Carlos, you smell so good. I want my husband to smell like you. I be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Your husband can't wear what I wear. I can't have your husband walking around smelling like me. But, you can now. Your boy got his own cologne now called the Prince. Ooh. And I'll be dropping a video talking about the notes and everything and the fragrance and what it smells like and how great it is. But yeah, it's here. The Prince. This will be on sale at the Beginners Ball. I'm gonna do another information video today about what we got going on with that cologne, the fragrance. I'm excited about it. Y'all don't know, I'm a big fragrance guy. My collection is crazy. But to have my own fragrance now is a special thing. Hold on one second. Man, you know I got a podcast, man. God dang. Act like you know I ain't got no podcast going on live right now. Calling me, messing up my stuff. Yeah, cuss him out real quick. Your friend, you be your own friends. Don't act like they don't got no podcast. He did podcast for the last 3 months, every Tuesday. But yeah, I appreciate that. So yeah, we just launched that. Smell good too, boy. I can. Ooh. But yeah, also I didn't get into the radio station. Go to www.soullinedanceradio.com. We actually got a new playlist that's about to be dropped, hopefully by the end of this week. So we got a TCH playlist about to drop from their previous event. Lala just gave me all the music. I'll be dropping that, making a flyer for it. They'll get their own time of the week and day of the week. Well, so like right now we got about 4 or 5 DJ mixes already on rotation. We got some more morning mixes. We got some we got a actual Southern Soul Trail Ride mix that comes on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. We got morning mixes by Lady Steph on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. We got every day at 10 a.m. We have the club line dance mix where there's a bunch of the popular club stuff like the Flags and the Biker Shuffle, all that stuff that you hear at the parties and stuff like that. And then we got it's music all day, every day, 24/7 on SoulLineDanceRadio.com. Right now on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. we got the Beginners Ball playlist being played. So if you're going to the Beginners Ball in the next 3 weeks, you need to tune in on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. for the Beginners Ball playlist. If you have an event coming up and you have a playlist and you want that playlist to be on the station, get with me, send me them music files. Make sure they're real music files. They can't be YouTube dub music files. They have to be legit music files for them to go onto the station. Get that to me. And yeah, I'm proud about the station. We got the apps coming out soon. Right now, when you go to the website, the actual player pops up as an app so you can play it while you're doing other stuff, even at work, driving in your car, whatever. SoulLineDanceRadio.com. Make sure y'all check that out. I don't even know why I don't have nothing for that on my screen. But yeah. And this is Sitting on the Throne. We are here every Tuesdays at 12 noon, talking all things line dance. He's your boy Carlos, the Line Dance Prince. I won't hold nothing back. I'm going to give you what you asked for. But that first conversation today was great about compensation for instructors and DJs. And I think if you haven't get a chance to see that, go back and watch the replay today. That is a real conversation. Know your worth. And if you're throwing an event, understand what you got going on and what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing when it comes to what you have available for your instructors and your DJs. That was a great conversation today. And last but not least, donate. If you want to donate to this podcast, you can Cash App money sign Line Dance Prince, or you can Venmo Line Dance Prince, or you can Zelle biglos47@yahoo.com. Screenshot that. When you get paid on Friday, send me something, you know what I'm saying? Let your boy hold some. I'm going to see some of y'all next weekend at Quan's event at the ATL Jams. ATL Sliders event. I'm teaching at that. Then the next weekend, some of y'all will see me in Columbia, South Carolina. I will be at Dee's event. That's going to be nice. She got an all-male lineup. I'm not sure if tickets are still available, but check that out. Be in South Carolina. That Thursday, me and Teresa trying to go to the S-Bar. We're going to go party with them and DJ pay me that Thursday. And then I have an event in Augusta. Is it Augusta? No. Columbus, Georgia. I'm going to be in Columbus, Georgia the weekend before the Beginners Ball. It's a private event. Well, it's open to the public. I got a flyer up on my page, but it's a lady that's doing a fundraiser for scholarships. And I'm DJing. I'm about to teach a couple things, but it's gonna be like a pre-beginner ball type thing. It's gonna be real easy. Come on out, have a good time. If you're close to Columbus, Georgia, pull up on me. And then the Beginners Ball course. I'm also going to be at Rondi's events in May. Working out for me to get to Omaha. I need to still, matter of fact, I'm gonna book my ticket today. I'm gonna get my ticket today for the Omaha event with A Step Above the Rest out there in Omaha, Nebraska. And then we got Deep Creek in June. Deep Creek with Leslie and them. We're gonna be at the resort in June. That lineup right there is crazy. All your favorite DJs, all your favorite instructors. I'm also going to be DJing at the meet and greet on Friday at Deep Creek. So if you want to see me do what I do, you need to be at Deep Creek. That flyer and link is on my page as well. Go to my page, scroll down a little bit till you find it. That's in Maryland. It's a lot of good events this year. As I was registering for the Flavor event, that thing sold out. They sold out at 300 already. You know, I feel like they need to have a bigger venue. They too popular right now. For the 15th, they can easily do 600-700 people easily. But their event is great. They keep doing what they do. Maybe I'll catch the next one. But yeah, that's sold out. Then I have an event I'll be attending in November. I can't remember what I just committed to it. But that flyer will be coming out soon because I got some other stuff I got to look into right now. That August situation is the only thing really on my plate, my mind. That cruise, the Line Dance and Groovy Cruise, we got the whole damn ship. Let me post that back up here for y'all. The Line Dance and Groovy Cruise. Go to www.com. www.linedanceandgroovycruise.com. We got those specials going on right now. $850 for those double occupancy cabins. They are going fast. We just started a radio commercial yesterday. Everybody's been texting me and calling me. I heard the radio commercial on the radio. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Only 30 cabins left as of when we got on this podcast today. Make sure you go and get them last spots on the cruise. We're going to have 3,000 people at the Miami Beach Convention Center, and then we're going to be cruising to our own private island in the Bahamas where we're going to have the ultimate beach party. 12 DJs on board the ship. Chicago step in. We're going to do some Divine Nine parties. We're going to do some military appreciation. We're going to do some dating games. We're going to do some speed dating. We're going to do some partying, line dance themes throughout the party. This parties everywhere. Parties every day. Party. Casinos, hot tubs. We got Motown performing artists. We got comedians coming on board. We got everything. www.thelinedanceandgroovycruise.com. Make sure you go check it out. Do not miss this. You want to be a part of line dance history? It will be epic. And this Sunday, me and Mr. Charles have episode 199 on Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing. Episode 199 this Sunday. Check us out. We'll be live on the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance page. Me and Mr. Charles will also share that information on our page the day of the event that we go live on Sunday. That is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing. That's going to be amazing. We're coming up on episode 200. We got to do something big for that. I'm on episode 21 on here. And like I said, if you're interested in getting your hands on the Prince, check it out. I'll be dropping a video today or tomorrow about the notes and the scents and the fragrance, how it smells. Maybe a little bit what it can compare to. I put a little extra little oomph on it, you know what I'm saying, and make it mine. But yeah, I'm excited about this. This will be officially on sale at the Beginners Ball. And I might bring some with me to the next two events at ATL Sliders and to Dee's event in South Carolina. So I have some of these on hand with me. But yeah. And Cree, we gotta get you out the house, girl. You be dancing like crazy in the crib. We gotta get you to some of these events. You know what I'm saying? I can cash app you. I got 10 on it. I give you $10. Get you on one of these planes. You know, the Spirit flight's only $20. So if I give you 10, I'm paying for one way. And then you can pay for the way back. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get you to these events. Everybody love your dances and what you do, but they got to be able to see you in the flesh, girl. Pull up. And I challenge everybody else. If you are not traveling like you want, you're not comfortable, talk to me. And we could figure out what kind of events are closer to you or more cost effective. But you got to get out the house and start traveling. There's a lot of beautiful people in this line dance community. And most of the people in this comment section will tell you there are tons of beautiful people in this line dance community. I'm talking about great people. All walks of life. Poor, rich, middle class, white, black, Chinese, Asian, Spanish, Latina, whatever. Come on, get out here. And then make it easy to travel. A lot of people that travel, they share hotel rooms with people that don't even live in the same city as them. Like, girl, you going to Chicago? Okay, yeah, I'm going to get the room. You get the rental car. Like, people, I'm telling you, you're going to meet people that you would never expect to be friends with. And y'all be lifetime friends. I am not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. I've seen people travel to these events. Y'all be asking them, how y'all travel so much? Because they got friends in every city. People be literally sleeping on couches and living rooms and sleeping bags or guest rooms. I've been to Vicky's house when she used to live on the river. I've been at the mansion. You know, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? In Jacksonville, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Chicago and New York and Philly and LA and you know what I'm saying? But once you start creating these bonds, it make those trips easier. Like I said, splitting hotel rooms or staying on somebody's couch or whatever. You don't care. You just want to dance. You want to be with your people. And how many people be carpooling? Carpooling. Look, when they went to D.C., you saw all the people that was carpooling to D.C. when they went to the Library of Congress. People just jumping in cars. Let's go. We going. You going to ride with me? All right, I got you. Come on, let's go. That's when you start traveling. That's how these events happen. You be sitting at home watching it. How they keep doing all these events? How they keep getting it? You find out who's going, you just jump in the car. You going or you not? Like, let's go. Krista, come on. I'm in the man cave right now. I got a futon. Got a spare bedroom. Come on. Krista, pull up. Pull up, Krista. You ain't said nothing but a word. I ain't got no job. I can pick you up from the airport any time of day. And that's how it is. Like we really be like that. Ask Doug. Yeah. Doug know. Doug been traveling for a minute with this thing. Carpooling, flights, trains, but we'll figure it out. Vans, buses. Do you want to dance or not? That's the question right there. I ain't playing either. I ain't playing either. I'm ready to see that video with Kristen and Teresa dancing side by side. I'm ready for it. Is you ready for it? You see what I'm saying? And so, when I tell people this thing is beautiful, my class don't be understanding. I be coming back from events. They trying to figure out why I be so hyped because they don't. Some of them are starting to travel and now they understand, but a lot of people that's new to this, they don't know. They only know what they know. Doug said 22 years and he's still at it. We ain't did nothing for 22 years. We ain't did school for 22 years. I ain't worked no job for 22 years. So the fact that he line danced for 22 years lets you know that it got to be something good in it. I ain't even have no woman for 22 years. Line dancing got to be something. It got to be something special. Yeah, we had 2 hours and 10 minutes, man. I love y'all. Gotta get ready to go get me some lunch and pick up my son from school in a little bit. I appreciate y'all. Check out the podcast this Sunday, episode 199 with me and Mr. Charles on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. I'll see some of y'all at the ATL Sliders event next weekend. But until then, next Tuesday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. It was some topics that we didn't talk about that was on the page today. Also, if you got some topics or some things that you want to talk about or what you want me to talk about, inbox me or put it on that comments page. I had posted this morning what type of stuff that people want to talk about. Go to that post and comment what you want to talk about, and we can add some of these things to next week. Because y'all put a lot of stuff. It was like 28 comments on there. So I'm going to talk about some of that stuff next week on this. But keep it going. Keep the conversations going. Keep the growth going. Keep the education going. Etiquette, terminology, respect, love, all of these things make this thing great. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Peace.